guys, so you are seeing two back-to-back, I guess, sort of box reviews, not sort of, but box reviews. I posted the Beauty Heroes one either right before this or the day before this. I'm not sure if I'm going to do them on the same day or the day after, but the subscription is closing for the October box for Boxwalla either in a day or 2 days from when I post this. So I wanted to make sure I got my review out of the products in the August box, so that way I could tell you about what's in the October box before the subscriptions close, in case you wanted to join, because I'm actually really excited about the October box, like so excited. It's looking to be a fabulous box, and I really liked August as well. I didn't get into the August box until a little bit later, actually, because I was testing another skincare range. So my thoughts on this are sort of new because I've only been using these products about 2 weeks. I feel like I've seen some difference in the products that I've been using, so I mean, it's hard to tell because I've been using a couple of other things specifically for like brightening and hyperpigmentation and things like that, but I think that these things have made a difference, and I've really been enjoying them in the system. So the August box came with 3 products. It came with 2 from Odacité, however you want to pronounce it, I still don't know, and then 1 from Henné Organics. So the 2 that we got from Odacité were the Oleosums Time Release Delivery Cream, which is like their day cream. I think you can use it at night as well. It's just sort of like a basic cream moisturizer, where the premise of it is, here's Oliver, where it's sort of like it works by delivering a steady dose of actives and hydration, both instantly and via delayed release. So it sort of works throughout the day, and I have found that yes, it really does work throughout the day. I haven't noticed an decrease in dehydration using it or anything like that. I really liked the cream. It also came with the full size, so that was a full size, and then a full size of one of their facial serum concentrates, the Papaya Geranium for hyperpigmentation, and then the full size of the Henné Nordic Berries Lip Exfoliator. So I'm actually going to do a demo with the delivery cream and some of the Odacite serums. I have a few that I've been playing around with, and so I did want to do sort of a demo with those. And I also thought that I would show you it mixed with the one of the products from last month's box, or the previous box to this one, which would have been June's. Yeah, it's every other month, so I have to think back more than just 1 month. The Earthwise Beauty Fairzods Veil sunscreen. So you can mix lots of different things into the delivery cream. I want to call it the discovery cream, I don't know why. But you can mix a lot of things in the delivery cream. I have been mixing serums and the serum concentrates and sunscreens and things like that into it, and it's worked really well, all of it. So I wanted to show you that, and then just my general review of the lip exfoliator, because I'm not going to use that today actually. Because I use that at night before I put on like a lip balm or something like that. So I guess I'll just start with my review of the lip exfoliate. I have gotten the Rose Diamond one, I believe it is, before. So I've had some experience with this formula of exfoliator, and I do really like it. I've used this one quite a little bit, as you can see. I think it's a good exfoliator. I think it works really well to help smooth your lips in preparation for lipstick and things like that when you remember to use it. I'm not always the best at like remembering to use these kinds of things, but I've started to leave out my lip exfoliators and my lip balms on the sink so I can try to remember to use them. It has a really pleasant fruity smell. It's not overly fruity. I keep trying to think of like what does it remind me of, but I guess it's just berries. I guess it's sort of like a berry smoothie. But I really like it. I think it's a good exfoliator. I kind of feel the same about all lip exfoliators though. I feel like they're all a little bit, they don't remove all of the dead skin from your lips. I'm always left with sort of like a little hanging bits. So I do use like a toothbrush to sort of like work in the scrub, and then use a, I guess, washcloth to sort of remove it to try to help get as much exfoliation as I can. But sometimes if my lips are like really dry, I do feel like it's left with a little bit. So I feel like I don't think it's this one in particular. I just think it's all lip exfoliators in general. They don't do I guess what I expect them to do, but I feel like they do a good job when your lips are in good condition. They're not super chapped. Like today, if I used it, my lips would just be really smooth because I don't have any chapping or dryness going on or anything like that. So I do like this product. I have used it quite a bit, as you can tell. I've dipped into it quite a bit. So I do really like the Henné lip exfoliators. They feel sort of like luxurious. I think probably because of how expensive they are, but it's made with sugar, coconut oil, beeswax, jojoba oil, raspberry oil, shea butter, natural flavors, vanilla flavor, blueberry, fruit seed, and vitamin E. And then it's mostly organic ingredients. I actually don't think there's any non-organic ingredients in here. So I really like it. I use them, like I said, again, before bed. I don't use them during the day. Just because I tend to remember these things like as I'm putting on makeup, like right before lipstick, but then I don't want to do it as I'm doing makeup. Like I'm obviously not wearing makeup right now, but I don't want to put it on as I'm putting on makeup. And then, you know, I'm like rubbing off makeup or whatever, but I do like that. So now let's get into, I guess, sort of like the big daddy of the box, the Odacité. I'm just going to say Odacité because that's what feels natural looking at the sort of like accent on the E. It's just what feels natural to me. So we've got the delivery cream, and then we've got the concentrate. This is actually a different concentrate. Oliver's chewing on the one that came in this box. This is the papaya geranium. He likes to chew on the little rubber end. Here, hold that. So I actually have two full-size ones that I've been playing with. So I've got the papaya geranium for hyperpigmentation. I've got the I have the green tea lemongrass for the radiance effect. And then I've been playing with a couple of samples because I've got a bunch of these little sample heres, and you only need like a drop or two, so they do last you a little bit. I've got the wild carrot for vital glow. I've got the passion fruit orange for dull skin. And then I have a few that I haven't opened yet. I've got the passion fruit orange for dull skin. Did I just say that one? I did. I have another passion fruit orange for dull skin. I have the peach cypress for combination skin. I've got the black cumin cajeput for pimples. Pimples, yes. I've got that one. And then I've got the eye contour, which is the baobab and sarsaparilla. I haven't tried that one yet. But I've picked up a bunch of these things like over the, you know, events that I've been to where I think they've been in like Petit War boxes and things like that. I've just somehow managed to get a bunch of those, to get a bunch of samples. So I've been incorporating a wide variety of the Odacité concentrate serums. I usually use 2 every time that I do my my cream. It sort of like depends on what I feel like my skin needs that day. So sometimes I'll use the radiance effect and the hyperpigmentation, or sometimes I'll use the dull skin and the hyperpigmentation. I just mix and match, sort of like depending on how I feel. And today I actually feel like my skin's doing pretty good. I did do a mask and chat before this. So I think for today's purposes, I will use the hyperpigmentation that came in the box. And then I'm also going to use the radiance effect. Let's just make it easy and use the 2 full sizes. But I have been using a bunch of these little samples. I think they are pretty small, so you can sort of just get like an idea of what you think they might do for your skin. I think the serum concentrates run $32-ish each. I think some of them are a little bit different depending on what the ingredients are. And they are usually 1 to 2 ingredient serum concentrates. That's all that they have in them. It's just the 1 to 2 ingredients. So it's sort of like depending on which formula you're using. But I have really been liking the vital carrot, or the wild carrot for vital glow actually, and I have been liking the passion fruit orange for dull skin. So I do think that in the future I will probably pick some more of these up because I do really enjoy mixing and matching my like morning moisturization. I like to use like a regular cream, but then I like to mix stuff into it. I've always mixed oils in with my creams. I like mixing these serum concentrates in with my creams. You can mix the serum concentrates with other oils. You can mix them with masks. You can sort of do whatever you want with them. And that's sort of with skincare in general. You can mix any of your oils with anything, any of your other, you know, you can mix them with masks, you can mix them with other moisturizers, you can just mix them together. At least that's what I like doing, because I have a lot of products, so I tend to want to, like, you know, combine them and use them all. So that's what I'm going to do this morning. I'm going to mix in a couple of pumps of this with 2 drops each of these, but then I'm also going to mix in, for my sunscreen, some of the Farazad's Veil. This isn't the one that came in the previous month's Boxwalla, but this is one that I had opened. I haven't opened the one in that box yet because I did have this one open, and it's the same thing. It's just in different packaging. But I'm going to mix in some of that with this, and we're going to create our moisturization sunscreen step. And hopefully I'm going to be able to do this with a toddler sitting next to me. I also just have general rose water to spray on my face because I always like to spray my face before I put any kind of moisturization on it to help it absorb and things like that. I'm probably gonna have to figure out a way to do this quickly. Oliver is just like all up in my stuff. So I'm gonna spray a layer of rose water, and then I'm gonna take 2 pumps of the delivery cream, and like I said, 2 drops each of the hyperpigmentation and the radiance effect. And then I'll do a little sprinkling of the Fairyzode's Veil. So I've got everything set up. So 2 pumps. I might actually do 3 pumps, 2.5 pumps. Okay, so then we're gonna take 2 drops of the first one. I'm trying to do it so you can see it without spilling anything. 2 drops of the second one. And then a little sprinkling of the Fairyzode's Veil. You don't need a lot. 1/4 teaspoon, 1/8 teaspoon. So mix it together. And then we're just going to apply. And I like that each of the serum concentrates sort of like makes your face cream smell just a little bit different each day that you do it. Like today it smells a lot like lemongrass mostly. The lemongrass is always usually sort of an overwhelming scent that sort of overtakes everything, but there's also the papaya and geranium in there, and then lemongrass green tea. But as you can see, oh, there's a little bit underneath my eye that didn't get fully blended in, but it all blended in. You know, I'm pretty white as it is, so it's sort of hard for me to get a white cast, though I have managed to get a white cast. I think I mixed in some Fairyzode's Veil with Josh Rosebrook one day, and because I was just playing around, and I just ended up with white everywhere. So definitely don't mix those two together unless you really need like a lot of sunscreen protection, which I didn't that day, so I don't know why I decided to mix 2 different sunscreens together. I just did. But I really like mixing in the Fairyzode's Veil with the Odacité cream because I think it makes a really great match. And really you can mix the Fairyzode's Veil with any cream. Because it's really customizable. Skincare in general is really customizable depending on your needs. And that's also the reason why I like those serum concentrates, is because you can pick and choose which ones you need depending on your skin's needs. Now, they are sort of expensive and they only really last like a month or 2 depending on usage. Like if you only had one and you used it every single day, a couple of drops every day, it would probably only last you like a month. So if you're paying like $30-ish for one, it's about $1 a day to use those because they are rather small. They're only they're only 5 mils, so 0.17 ounces. So they're not even 1/4 ounce. It just seems like it's just so much more in this. This seems like 1/2 ounce, but maybe it's not. So while I do think they're kind of expensive, I do like that you can add them to things like the delivery cream and customize your morning skincare, because the ingredients in the delivery cream are, aloe, calendula, green tea, shea butter, safflower, olive, glycerin, water, cetyl palmitate, sorbitan palmitate, wild carrot seed, meadow foam, jojoba, sea fennel, rosemary, and there's actually sodium hyaluronate in here, so there's a little bit of hyaluronic acid, which maybe also is partly the reason why I like this serum, because I really love hyaluronic acid in products. It's just like my favorite skincare ingredient of all time. So there's Oliver's head. So I do really like this system. I really like the serum concentrates in general. I think that they are like a really great customizable thing if you've got the budget and you've got like the need. Like I like mix and matching on the days when my skin isn't terrible. I like mixing like the dull skin ones or the radiance effects ones, and then the days where I'm having like a major breakout, or like where I just had a breakout, like the one for hyperpigmentation or the one for pimples or whatever. So I do like mixing them. I have seen a difference in my skin. I have been using a lot of brightening products in general, so it could just be the combination of all of them, not necessarily these ones in particular, but I do think the combination of all of them, like I was just saying, has helped my skin sort of be brighter, be less patchy. I feel like it's less patchy since I came back from my vacation where I was feeling kind of dull and dark. And I feel like it's sort of started to reverse with all the brightening products that I've used. So I've really been enjoying the products from the August box. Okay, so then the October box, if you are still, there still might actually be a few of the August boxes available for one-time purchase, so I am going to leave the link down below for that. The last time I talked to Lavanya, who curates the boxes, there were still a few left, so if you have been interested in the Odacité products specifically, because I think those are sort of what make this box, definitely click the link below, and I think it's $59 for the one-time box. I can't remember the price off the top of my head. It's either $54 or $59. But if you want to sign up for the box monthly, and your first box will be the October box, which I'll tell you about in a second, that's $49.95 bi-monthly. So it's about $25 a month for the box, and you get, I think, roughly about $150 worth of product every single month. Like, I've really loved, I'll link below all the past Boxwalla boxes that I've done, but I've really loved these boxes. I think the curations are fabulous. I think the products are great. I think the value is amazing. So you really can't go wrong with this box in particular. Really though, I love all the boxes that I talk about, so you're going to hear that across the board because I think that they're all fabulously curated. I think the products are great. You really don't see any repeats across the brands because I think they sort of watch each other, would be my guess, so that way they're not, because I think they know that people subscribe to multiple boxes most of the time and they don't want to give people, you know, duplicates of what they've already had. So I think that you're always getting something different from each one of these boxes, no matter which one you're subscribed to, if you're subscribed to all of them or just one. I think, and I like Lavanya's box particularly because she curates it so that way by the end of an entire year you've gotten like an entire routine's worth of products. So this is the first day cream we've seen. Last month it was a serum and a facial oil and a sunscreen. The month before that, I can't remember now. But I like, again, I'll link down all the boxes that I've done below so you can see what previous boxes have been. But I think the box before that was a toner and a hyaluronic acid serum or moisture serum. So you're not going to get duplicate products from month to month. Like, you're not going to get a mask every month, or you're not going to get like body products every month. So let's talk about October. So October is going to be 3 products that we haven't actually seen at least since I've been subscribing and working with Boxwalla. So the October box specifically, we're going to be seeing an entire range from H is for Love. We did see H is for Love's Bara Bomb and the Lip Glacé in, I believe it was the February box. Again, they're every other month, so I'm trying to remember without, you know, having to think about it too hard. I think it was February where we saw the Bara Bomb, which was like their facial balm, and their Lip Glacé, which is like a lip tint. I'll leave that box link down below, but I think the H is for Love products are fabulous, the ones that I've gotten to try. So for October, we're actually going to be seeing 2 facial products and 1 body product. The body product is brand new, hasn't even been released yet, but it's been hinted at for quite a while. It's a body balm, and that's the full-size product in here, and it looks just totally beautiful. It's got like shimmer in it, and it's going to be great for fall and winter. I'm just so excited to smell it and experience it. Its texture and just beautiful. At least I'm expecting it to be beautiful, because all of the other products that Bea, who is the creator of H is for Love, creates have just been fabulous. We're also going to be seeing deluxe sizes, I don't believe they're full size, of the cleanser, the oil cleanser, and then the mask. So again, I don't believe we've even seen a mask since I began subscribing to the box. I can't remember the last time she had a mask. It might have actually been before I started subscribing. I think there was a Siam Seas box that might have had a mask in it. I'm trying to remember, but it's been a while since we've seen a mask. Again, we also haven't seen a cleanser since I've been working with Boxwalla. So these are products we haven't seen in the last year. So like I was saying, you're never going to see duplicate products. It's always going to be like fresh and new. So yeah, if you are interested in the H is for Love products, I'm going to leave the link for that down below. I'll also leave below the link to the products that are going to be in the box, at least the 2 that are on the website. The body balm is not. I'm going to leave the link for those down below so you can check them out if you're interested in trying them, and then you can make your decision on whether or not you want to sign up. But I'm really excited. I've been wanting to try more from H is for Love. particularly the mask, because you know, you guys, I'm a fan of masks. I can't, like, you know, help myself. But I hope that this was helpful, and again, if you're interested in the one-time boxes, I'm going to leave the link for that down below because I believe there are a few left. So I'll see you guys the next time that I do one of these reviews for the Boxwalla box. It'll probably be end of October, early November, when I have an idea of what the December box, not the December, yes, it'll be the December box by then, when I have an idea of what the December box is going to be, which I'm expecting to be fabulous because all of Lavanya's curations are particularly fabulous. So I hope that this was helpful. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you in my next one.